Okay, so the very next thing that I want to talk about is finding actual places to register to. And this will allow you to submit articles, to create profile links, and really even to be able to get into contact and sometimes submit a comment to the website. It's not sometimes just enough to leave the comment, leave your name, your email, and a website. Sometimes you actually have to register for an account. So if that's the case, we're still going to do the same thing, site:/.edu or gov, and then in URL, all we're going to do is in URL : register. So we're looking to see that this term register is coming up inside of the URL. So I've obviously been making a lot of specific searches for these types of things, so that's why I'm going to probably end up having to validate that. And it's because I'm using what's known as search index terms, and these are things that humans normally don't use, but it really helps. As you can see, it narrows it down from maybe 2 million results to just 90,000, which is a lot better. So I've opened up the first few ones, and as you can see here, register, that's all found inside the URL. Obviously the site is a edu, and that's all we're really looking for. We don't need to find any, specific keywords here in brackets like we did for the post a comment, because we're registering, and this is often going to create a profile URL in which we'll tell people our name, our, sometimes website, a little bit about us, when we were born, some things that interest us, etc. So if we go over to the first one, we're going to see this is for SBA. This is a .gov, so small business registration or administration. You're going to fill in a username, an email address, password. I often suggest that your username even be one of your SEO keywords, because that's going to help. Now when they go in and they search for, SBA.gov and now milk chocolate bars, milk chocolate bars has something then to do with obviously the term that you're trying to do or to rank for. And I would enter it as milk chocolate bars. And of course, if those things aren't allowed, then I'm just going to do milk chocolate or milk chocolate bars, like I said. So enter in that username, email. They're going to have you confirm all of this. I often suggest that you don't use an @Gmail or something that's free. You want to do a website. So if you have a website, you want to do something like Zachary at Overdrive or whatever website you own, because that's going to give you a lot more validation. Sometimes I would say about 50-50 that these things are manually approved. So it's going to take a few days. One of the main things they're going to do is check out your website, see what you're all about. If you are actually a real domain, there's a lot of things that they want to make sure that they're getting high quality people for. So you come down here, say, yes, I've read this. Yes, I'm okay. I'm not a robot. You create your new account and you're off just like that. I'm going to come over to another one. Here it is. You can either sign up with Facebook or Google. This one's more updated. Why? Because it's the New York Times. While this isn't an EDU, again, some of these websites actually work through, just like USG right here, they actually work through the NY Times, probably in terms of, we have a synced up account inside of here that both posts to the NY Times under our name and also here. So again, just make sure that you're going to the right areas and that, again, you're able to register for these EDUs. Of course, registering for the New York Times, getting an account and being able to have a profile link there is also very beneficial, because they're like a 9 out of 10 for page rank or 90 out of 100 for domain authority, page authority. So here's Stanford University. Again, we can create an account, just type in our email, full name, public username, etc. All of these things. The reason they're asking for all of this is they just want to make sure that, of course, you're a real person, that you have a lot of interest in being a part of the website and obviously benefiting quality, high quality that is, materials to it in the form of articles, comments, or just your profile period, because they understand that that is a part of their website and that is a link out to someone else. So all of these things, again, can be found by just doing site:/.edu or .gov, and then inside of the URL, just putting register. And then you can, again, create profile EDU links with this.